Karina, for the 16th, we have Annie, Little, and the Wolf. One day, shepherdess named Annie Little was sitting on a hill looking after her sheep. The sheep were grazing happily, and soon Annie Little grew bored. She looked down the hill to the village and saw all the people busy at work. Then, I'm sorry to say, Annie Little played a trick on them. She stood up and shouted, "Wolf! Wolf! There's a wolf after my sheep!" All the villagers stopped what they were doing and ran to help. But when they got there at the top of the hill, Annie Little laughed and said, "It was just a joke. There isn't any wolf. I tricked you." Nobody thought it was funny, and they went off grumbling and complaining about wasting so much time. A whole week went by. Annie Little sat with her sheep day after day, and nothing exciting happened. She was fed up and thought she would play a trick on the villagers again. So she shouted at the top of her voice, "Wolf! Wolf! There's a wolf after my sheep!" She sounded so frantic this time that all the villagers come running at once. Annie Little laughed at them all. "I was only joking," she said. It was not surprise you to know that everyone was very angry. Frowning and yelling, they stumped back down the hill. Then one day something awful happened. Annie Little was up on the hill when she did see a wolf. The hungry wolf came creeping out of the woods. Sniff, sniff, sniff. "Wolf! Wolf!" shouted Annie Little. "Help! Please help! A wolf really is after my sheep." Well, of course the villagers had heard this before, so they just laughed and said, "You're not tricking us this time." They went on with what they were doing and took no notice of her. That wolf chased Annie Little's sheep far away, and as far as I know, she's still looking for them. That was not a good trick, especially when you're by yourself in a field and you actually do rely on other people to help you by screaming at the top of your lungs if there is a wolf or something that shows up in order to eat whatever it is at your garden, right? So if you're guarding something, you're protecting them and you're hoping that nothing happens to them. So even though she's bored, she still shouldn't have shouted wolf to anybody unless it was really a wolf that was coming after her sheep like the last time, right? You don't do that. It's not okay. All right. The sisters sat side by side on the grassy slope, finishing Anna's birthday lunch. Then they lay on their backs again and looked up at the sky. "Those clouds up there, see?" Anna said. "They look like Olaf." "Oh, so do those ones," Elsa pointed. "Huh," Anna said. "They all kind of look like Olaf. Well, some of them look like marshmallows," Elsa added, referring to the giant snowman she'd created to protect her ice palace in a previous year. Both girls laughed. "We'd better get going," Elsa said. Getting to her feet, she gave a little cough. "Are you feeling all right?" Anna asked. "I'm great," Elsa replied. "Come on, let's go." She needed to keep Anna moving. Anna's eyes grew wide with astonishment. "There's more?" she asked. Elsa grinned. "Yup." Elsa held up the string again, and Anna laughed when she realized it was now leading them into a new direction. After the picnic, Anna followed the string back into the castle, down the hallway, and finally to the royal portrait room. The birthday string went under the furniture and around and above each of the paintings. "Wow, that's high. How did you get up there, Elsa?" Anna asked, climbing onto the back of a couch to reach for a section of string. "I have my ways," Elsa answered. Anna teetered on her tippy toes, jumping a bit to pull the string down. "I got it." "Whoa!" Anna fell, and as she did, a vase. But Elsa caught them both. "That was exciting," Anna said in relief. "Thanks." After she was back on her feet, she turned to Elsa. "Okay, really, how did you get the string so high?" "If you must know," Elsa said in her most regal voice, every queen has has to bounce. What? Anna started laughing as she watched Elsa climb onto a long cushioned settee. Then Elsa began jumping up and down. Anna quickly joined her. The two bounced and laughed. As they bounced, Elsa pointed to one of the pictures. A family portrait, Anna exclaimed, plucking the paintings from high off the wall. Elsa had commissioned a new portrait of herself and Anna, plus Kristoff, Olaf, and Seven. The sisters collapsed into the cushion, grinning at each other. I love our family, Anna said. Do you remember our last family portrait with our parents? Elsa asked. The portrait was painted many years before. The royal artist had finished it just before the king and queen left on their final voyage. Back then, Elsa had been afraid that she might hurt someone and didn't want to leave her room. But their parents had insisted that she sit for the painting. Don't worry, the king had told Elsa, just wear your gloves. He and the queen sent the royal artist to Elsa's room. He painted her separately from the rest of the family. I remember when we sat for that portrait, Anna said. Mama and Papa were so happy. I remember too, Elsa said. I missed you. I missed you too. Well, now our family has grown, Anna smiled. And really, who else has a snowman and a reindeer in their family? Nobody, Elsa laughed, and it tickled her throat. Achoo! She sneezed. More little snowmen appeared and ran away. Elsa, I think you're getting sick, Anna said. Maybe we should stop. I feel fine, Elsa replied. All right, Karina baby, let's do Oh, the grand old Duke of York had 10,000 men. He marched them up to the top of the hill, and then he marched them down again. And when they were up, they were up. And when they were down, they were down. And when they were only halfway up, they were neither up nor down. Karina baby, I love you. I miss you. I get to see you soon. I hope that you're having a great day, a great weekend. I love you and I miss you.